Hey guys, it's Bama Mobs here, and we are driving out of Atlanta back to the house. And I want some Atlanteans to comment on this video. If you live in the Atlanta metro area, I really got to know, how do you live here? Now, before we get into it, as always, appreciate it if you hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell. If you do nothing else, hit the like button. Takes you a millisecond, helps me out. But back to the subject. So we came over here just for a one-day trip, came to the aquarium, going back to the house back over in Alabama. But, you know, it seems like rush hour starts here at 2. And I'm not even exaggerating. From the Georgia aquarium, now I did go I-75 north, you know, just to go by Truist Park, you know, to sort of look at it. But even with all that said, from Georgia Aquarium to Truist Park, and I'm just now driving past Six Flags on I-20, has taken an hour, either 20 or 30 minutes, if that makes a difference. So we'll just say an hour and 10 minutes. So I'm not overly exaggerating. So yeah, it's taking me an hour and 10 minutes. And traffic's moving, really, right now I'm at 17 miles per hour. I've been 17 miles per hour ever since I left the Georgia Aquarium. Going by Goliath right now. Of course, it's April. There's no cars moving on the roller coaster. And I'm having to be white knuckles here. You know, I'm white knuckles, looking to my right, looking to my left, looking straight ahead, looking behind me. I mean, you got to have your head on the swivel. And, you know, everybody in America says they have the worst drivers. Atlanta, I think y'all do. I went walking this morning. So we're talking about somewhere around the 6 a.m., maybe 5:45 to 6 a.m. time frame. I'm down by Centennial Park. And I see a car just hit another car from behind. The other car was stopped at a red light, like they're supposed to be. The other car was actually coming uphill. And at the last minute, hit his brakes and ran into the car. I mean, it's just the craziest thing I ever saw. Thank goodness nobody was hurt. But, you know, I just don't understand. Now, this is what I really want to know. It's like, after you get off work, how long does it take you to get back home? Because we went through basically residential areas once I left the Georgia Aquarium, and it was just as dense in the residential areas on just a basic 2-lane highway as it is right now on I-20. So here on I-20, we got 4 lanes. We're getting to the sign that says "Welcome to South Cobb," which is basically right here at Six Flags. And we're barely moving. So I want to know from the Atlanteans here, I mean, how long does it take you to get home after you get off work? I mean, it's probably as good that you get off at 5. I don't know. And even looking at from the hotel last night. Now, we had a hotel in downtown Atlanta, and you could easily see the interstate. And I made a comment last night. I was like, it was like 6 or 7 o'clock, and it was still thick. And even, I mean, getting up like at 1 or 2 in the morning, looking down at the interstate, and this was like the 75, 85 going through Atlanta, it was still a fair amount of traffic, you know, at that time of the morning. Which I get it, you know, it's a major city, yada, yada, yada. But, I don't know, I mean, I don't know if there's anything else that can be done. There's just too many people living in Atlanta. I mean, that's just the bottom line. I see here on the sides that they have these red lights where they only allow 1 car to go at a time, so you don't get into that bottleneck where you have like 20 cars trying to get over at the same time. So I guess that's one thing. But otherwise, I mean, it's just basically a disaster. Anyway, I want to hear from people in the know who know what the real deal is, because from a tourist coming over here, and I've been here a few times, and there's one other time where it's like this, but that was secondary to like a major car wreck that's on the interstate. There's no wrecks right now. This is just traffic. There's no breakdowns, no wrecks. Thankfully, everybody's driving is, being respectful and not cutting people off. At least I'm in that type of group right now anyway. But anyway, leave your comments. This is Bama Mobs out. Hit the like button. Appreciate y'all watching. See y'all later.